Morning settles gently over the quiet town. The sky is pale and soft, touched with the faint gold of early sunlight. The marketplace begins to wake slowly, not with noise, but with movement. Footsteps press lightly into the dirt paths. Neighbors greet one another with nods and low voices. Wooden stalls creak open one by one, and the air carries the scent of dew resting on grass and rooftops. At the center of the village square, Mama Ada opens her small wooden stall. She is plump, steady, and familiar to everyone who passes by. With practiced ease, she sets down her large iron pot, its surface darkened by years of use. A warm smile rests on her face, the kind that makes people feel welcome without a single word being spoken. The scent of fresh vegetables, ground spices, and roasting peppers soon fills the air. Mama Ada moves calmly, arranging her ingredients with care. She washes tomatoes and leafy greens, wipes her hands on her wrapper, and hums quietly under her breath. Children linger nearby, pretending to play while whispering to one another. They say Mama Ada's soup tastes like home, like comfort, like something remembered from long ago. A gentle breeze drifts through the market, lifting the edges of her wrapper and rustling the leaves of nearby trees. Mama Ada continues her work unbothered, steady and patient. There is something grounding about her presence. People feel it as they pass by, a sense of calm that settles without effort. Stories about her soup move through the village like soft echoes. Some say it heals tired bodies. Others believe it quiets troubled hearts. Mama Ada only laughs when she hears such things. She says it is nothing special, only love, patience, and time. Still, the stories continue. Late in the morning, a young woman named Nina approaches the stall. Her steps are slow. Her eyes look tired, as if rest has avoided her for many nights. She tells Mama Ada that food no longer brings her joy. Nothing tastes right anymore, and her spirit feels heavy, weighed down by something she cannot name. Mama Ada listens without interrupting. She nods gently, her expression calm and understanding. She invites Nina to sit on a wooden bench beside the stall. Slowly, she lifts the lid of her iron pot. Warm steam rises into the air, curling like a slow-moving cloud. The aroma deepens, rich and inviting. Inside the pot, the soup simmers with color and life. The surface glows softly, as if holding a light of its own. Nina stares, surprised, drawn in by the gentle movement of the broth. Mama Ada fills a small bowl and hands it to her. Nina's hands tremble slightly as she takes the first sip. The warmth spreads through her chest, steadying her breath. Her shoulders relax. Something eases inside her, something she did not realize she had been holding too tightly. She does not speak at first. She simply sits, letting the feeling settle. By midday, word spreads through the marketplace. People begin to gather, not only for food, but for comfort. They come quietly, without urgency. Among them is a man who has not smiled in months, an elderly woman who struggles to sleep, and a young boy who has lost his appetite. Mama Ada welcomes them all. She moves calmly from pot to pot, stirring, tasting, adjusting. She speaks softly to each person, never rushing them, never raising her voice. Time seems to slow around her stall. But behind her gentle nature lies something deeper. At home, away from curious eyes, Mama Ada keeps an old wooden box. It is worn smooth by age and care, passed down through generations. She never opens it in public. Inside the box are herbs and seeds believed to carry ancestral blessings. Only the women of her lineage know how to use them, and even then, they are handled with respect and restraint. As evening approaches, the market is bathed in golden light. Mama Ada's pot is nearly empty, yet people still linger, drawn by her warmth. Just as the day begins to quiet, a stranger approaches her stall. He is dressed in simple travel clothes, dust clinging to his sandals. His eyes are troubled, his voice low but urgent. He tells Mama Ada that his village is suffering. Food brings no comfort. Children cry through the night. People wake each morning feeling hollow. Mama Ada watches him closely. His words are sincere, not dramatic. She asks him if he is ready to know the truth behind her soup. He hesitates, then nods. She closes her stall gently and motions for him to walk with her. They follow a narrow footpath toward her home. The sun sinks low, painting the sky deep orange. The air feels heavy, as if something important is about to be revealed. Inside her house, Mama Ada opens the wooden box. The stranger watches quietly. A soft fragrance fills the room, old and rooted, almost sacred. She explains that the soup is not magic. The herbs only awaken what people have forgotten, the calm they buried, the hope they lost, the strength that once lived inside them. She teaches him how to blend the herbs, how to stir slowly, how to listen. He repeats each step with care. His hands shake at first, then steady. Mama Ada smiles, pleased by his patience. The pot begins to simmer. The fragrance deepens. The stranger closes his eyes as warmth surrounds him. Mama Ada fills a small bowl and hands it to him. The first taste brings tears to his eyes. He whispers that something inside him feels awake again. She tells him to carry this knowledge back to his village. Not just the method, but the spirit behind it. The soup heals through intention, kindness, and presence. The next morning, the stranger returns home. He prepares the soup as he was taught. His village gathers, cautious but hopeful. As they taste it, calm settles over them like a soft blanket. Children laugh freely. Elders breathe deeper. Faces soften. Back in her town, Mama Ada sets her pot on her stall once more. She smiles at the sunrise. The world may be full of struggles, but as long as her pot continues to simmer, comfort will always be waiting for those who seek it.